Spontaneous human combustion has been literally a hot subject for any sort of speculation, beginning from reputable scientists to nutcase magicians. But what really happens in this type of phenomenon, and are there any commonalities between CHC and other effects? Can we find any connection pieces to this strange phenomenon? As it's already known, human body predominantly consists of water. To be more precise, we are 65% oxygen, 18% carbon, and 10% hydrogen. The last one is known for its extremely volatile nature. It's highly explosive and burns approximately 3000 centigrade. In the majority of CHC cases, it's been reported that bones burn to ashes. Even the cremation process is not capable for completely disintegrate bones, and hard parts are usually left after the process. As it's mentioned above, the only element that is able to do so is hydrogen, or its combination with oxygen, which is known as oxyhydrogen by official representatives, or the brown gas as addressed by so-called fringe science. The last one specifically interesting to mention, as it's been speculated to utilize in fuel cells that required certain type of frequency resonance to produce efficient and as a consequence of free fuel as a product of water. Stanley Allen Mayer was an American inventor of so-called fuel cell. The water fuel cell supposedly split water into its component elements, hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen gas was then burned to generate energy, a process that reconstituted the water molecules. According to Mayer, the device required less energy to perform electrolysis than the minimum energy required, predicted, or measured by conventional science. The mechanism of action was alleged to involve brown gas, a mixture of oxyhydrogen with a ratio of 2:1, the same composition as liquid water, which would then be mixed with an ambient air, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane. According to Mayer, the water was subjected to an electrical resonance that dissociated it into a basic atomic makeup. The water fuel cell would split the water into hydrogen and oxygen gas, which would then be combusted back into water vapor in a conventional internal combustion engine to produce net energy. Did we just mention resonance? Correct, and its wave interaction that is required. John Hutchison is a Canadian researcher that used certain Tesla coils for wave interaction setup to provide unusual effects, including spontaneous movements of items in the vicinity, levitation of heavy objects, metal twisting, burning, and blending wooden objects with an iron. Viktor Kurbanikov, the Russian entomologist who supposedly invented the flying platform, which he called a gravitoplan, has mentioned that the operation and navigation may be accompanied with spontaneous combustion, poltergeist, if navigated in a close proximity to populated areas, or electric power lines. The last one, but not least, research suggesting that spontaneous human combustion effect may be due to ultra-low standing wave frequencies interactions that specifically related to the so-called Orion pyramids and sacred sites built around the globe, and its spontaneous or not resonance to the certain places on the Earth's surface that may provoke such phenomena. These unusual fires are being caused all over the world by unrecognized force, ultra-low frequency sound far below the audible level of most humans. This infrasonic influence is building strong electrical currents in the metal objects like wheelbarrows, dock knockers, and copper electrical wires in the walls of homes, which then become hot enough to ignite the plastic surrounding wires. In other cases, heated wires ignite bed mattresses and metal hangers ignite clothing. The infrasound is being transduced by the Orion pyramids of present-day Giza, according to the research, which act as a non-linear lensing system for resonantly balancing the geomagnetic fields of Earth as stimulated by coronal mass ejections from the increasingly active sun surrounding the again according to research. Other related events caused by the same infrasound resonance, ancient sacred sites were constructed using these infrasound standing waves for acoustic levitation of both stones and water, and left artifacts displaying this geometric knowledge. Our shortwave physical universe of matter, space, and time is fundamentally ordered by an opposite longwave aspect, the non-physical or antimatter universe of pure energy vibration. The nonlinear interaction of short and long wave cycles produce patterns of resonance reflecting throughout the cosmos, in eternal oscillation between the resonant synchrony and dissonant entropy. In all mentioned cases, there was wave interaction involved of some type and its effects, which may include spontaneous human combustion as a result. Most of these cases are likely to be labeled as a fringe or pseudoscience, but eventually there comes a reason for that, quite an obvious one, endangering those in power. For now, thanks for thinking. Subscribe for new updates, and peace to all.